G'day all, welcome to another video by Wildcards. I'm going to be opening the AFL 225, so this year's new team coach. This is actually a full-on, as you can see, big box. It's pretty much a box of about 36 packets. We may stop halfway and then break this up into two. All depends, you know how it works. It take a while. Look, if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see if I can get more videos out. Haven't been doing the videos for very long, but I've got an eBay page where I sell different varieties of sports cards, even some Batman and Star Wars and bits and pieces. So here we are. Finally got my hands on this. I've been waiting for this for a number of weeks. I did order it from the AFL page. Just slow. Maybe where I live might have something to do with it. So let's get opening. Please like this video. It doesn't take you very long to put a little tick, just so I know whether I'm, making okay contact or my videos are crap. I hope to think that you're not clicking the like button because you think they're crap. But look, comment. Yeah, put some comments in. Feel free to say whatever you like. I'm hearing some of the who your team is, or teams, or players it's like. Now this is just at the top of the box. It looks like it might have like a contents type of thing. I think it's saying that, what was there, 9 cards a packet or something. You get these for $3.99. So basically these are like the packets you get at your post office and newsagents and so forth. So and in here you've got all the different types of game cards, but won't bore you with that. Some of you have probably already seen a few videos, but I think you guys just want to see the opening, and I agree. All right, now we'll just sort of create sort of a vet pile, probably a good pile, and then see if there's anything that comes through like numbered cards or anything. But alrighty, let's pray and hope that Susie Sparkle get some really good cards. Now, hopefully, like for example, good Bob and Tally, some good Sam Darcy, maybe some good Collingwood cards who are on top of the ladder at the moment. It's just been Easter here, and we're talking about that tomorrow will be Anzac Day here. So I think they'll have the Anzac National, they'll always have this Anzac Day, so footy game, so we'll see if that happens tomorrow. All right, we're opening with, as we are going, starting off with a star bowlers, Jordan De Goey, there you go, from Collingwood. Our first card, so a nice parallel there. There's the back of it, so that's Joey De Goey. I think obviously Collingwood's one of the oldest teams, so very, very popular, so it's a nice collectible card. So that's one of our inserts that we're trying to collect. They also have these in a couple of different colours, from what I remember, and also like a gold and so on. So, most of them have different parallels. But anyway, so we'll start with that. So that's a good card. We'll put in there. And then we've got here we go, the fantasy forecast card for one of the Fremantle Dockers players. Also one of the players to look for, considered to be a chance for the Brownlow at the end of the year. So Fremantle playing really well. These are called scan and predict, win and prize. So I'm not going to sort of spend too much time on that stuff because, it wants you guys to sort of cheat and take it over. All right, but anyway, Caleb Sarong for Fremantle. So we'll put him there. Let's see what else we get. Okay, we've got Jesse Hogan, of course, GWS Giants. Look at that. It's like you can press that out and so forth. So it's an interesting card that it's good that you could. These are called Scanlons. That's Jesse Hogan. So one of the, best sort of forwards, I suppose, in the competition. He's up on the list there. I think we can put that there. Then in the base, we'll put separate. So here we are, the base cards now. We've got Jai Amiss from Fremantle Dockers. Looks like we've got Carlton, Adam Sard. And then we've got a Stephen Caniglio, another Giants player, but this is on the base. And a couple more. Dan Houston for Collingwood. Yeah, I'm sure there's Collingwood fans out there. Then we got a couple of silver cards. Awesome. Braden Maynard for Collingwood. Yay. And then we've got a Sam Darcy for the Bulldogs. Yay. You probably know that I like the Bulldogs. All right, so we'll put that card up here as well, the silver cards. So we'll sort of just see how we go and what we end up with, and it's sort of it's good to see, you know, what we get in the box in relation to all the various. I mean, some of it's guaranteed, you know, and so forth. So I'll just sort of turn these around. All right, so we're starting here with, we've got Darcy Wilson. This is on the silver for St Kilda. I'll just show you what they have on the back, so you can see that it's like a little footy quiz about the player on these ones. So I think there will be a lot of people through fans and you know, and of the game and whatnot, be really wanting to collect, you know, their silvers for all their teams, maybe even for all the AFL for 225. So I'll put him on the silver pile. What do we got next? Another silver. This Adelaide Crows, Ben Keys. I think. Yep, Adelaide. So that's another silver. And then it looks like we might have something special. We might have seen it just before. Ooh, Caleb Sarong on the Magic Wildcard. Does everyone see that? It's have a look at that. I've sort of put it flat. I don't know if you can see. It's sort of raised. A bit of a cartoon character, isn't it? Well, that's a nice collectible card. And considering he's one of the favourites for the for the Brownlow this year, I've got to be happy with that. Let's just turn it over and have a look at the other side. So you can see it's been impressed. So that's the impress side. Yeah, that's nice. I don't even think I got one of these yet. Oh, but even like the background here behind the player with all the Fremantle type of like, you know, imprints as well. Isn't that great? I think that would be one of our collectible cards. So we might just put him at the front of this. All right, then we've got, looks like we've got one of those, fantasy forecasts for Patrick Dangerfield for Geelong. Legend. Surprised he hasn't retired. Might be his last year this year. I mean, you know, like, wow, I mean, when Geelong won a few years ago. Yep, probably call him Captain Courageous, really. All right, so we'll put him over here with Caleb. So then we've got a Caleb Wilkie from St Kilda on the Scanlon. Now, I'll just show you the back. The back on these are all different. It's like they all join to make a big poster. Do you see that there? So, as an example, if I grab the GWS one, you'll see, all right, just turn that over. Do you see that? Yeah, like an old, like from the grand final and so forth. So, anyway, now they do have a special version too, where, see this symbol up the top, where this little logo is, it becomes like chrome or silver. And they're special to collect. If you can get one of them, you're lucky. All right, then we got to base. Cam Rayner for Brisbane Lions. Tom Stewart for Geelong Cats. And Hayden Young from Fremantle. And Ed Richards, yes, from the Bulldogs. Woohoo! Just show you the back of the base card so you get the gist. Now, these are a little bit different to the AFL Select cards, which come in a green box. These are the blue, so Team Coach, yeah, probably made by the same company, I bet you. Okay, next. All right, that base pile will get bigger and bigger. Hopefully our special cards will get bigger and bigger too. All right, we'll start with a Roman Marshall. There's the footy quiz, but we'll just turn that over on a nice, beautiful silver card. God, doesn't that look really good? Very colour matched. St Kilda. Silver card. Happy with that. You get 2 silvers per pack. Here we go for the Brisbane Lions. Hugh McCluggage. Silver. Okay, what have we got? Ooh, we've got a nice special card here. Caleb Wilkie from St Kilda. This is, and the best and fairest. And have a look at that. The writing there on the side is raised. Isn't that nice? Callum Wilkie for St Kilda. Just show you on the back what it looks like. So, looks like it, yeah, Killer Wilkie, you know, basically the ratings at the St Kilda players at the end of the year. And nice, so we'll put him in. Ooh, collapse, too much pressure, too much cards. All right, what have we got coming up next? We've got another, what have we got? Fantasy forecast, Josh Kelly for the Giants. Okay, we'll put that there. Oopsie, a bit of a mess. All right, wait. All right, Essendon, Sam Durham on the Scanlon. Go the Bombers. Any Bombers fans out there? I'm sure there is. I don't mind some of the players. Some base here. Elijah Hollins for the Blues, Carlton Blues. Kai Lohmann for, of course, you know who. Oh, that's one. So I'll just show you the other side. Because Kai Lohmann, because obviously they won the grand final last year, so that's on the back of his card. Versus, okay, so we've got Alex Pearce here for Fremantle. So you can see similar, basically, photo, but if you turn it over, okay, that's the Fremantle, and look at the back of that. So you can see it's got, yeah, from obviously because the grand final winners last year. So yeah, I think they do that every year with whoever the winning team is. It's pretty interesting. All right, well, since we've seen him, we've got one left. Collingwood, Jamie Elliott. Guess, you know, if you've seen who he wears number 5 from on his jersey. Ex-footy legend. Their ex-coach too wore number 5, Nathan Buckley. So that's interesting, isn't it? So obviously once he retired, Jamie got the number when he came into the team. Anyway, so that's the base there. Bit messy. It's okay. All right, next packet, please. All right, well, hopefully it'd be good to get like a numbered card, something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not totally... All right, Errol Goulden, looks like from the Swans on the silver. Any Swans fans out there? I don't know. I'm not sure how popular they are in outside of Sydney, you know, Melbourne and no one. All right, got Jacob Wittering with the footy quiz on the silver for Carlton Blues. Carlton. Put him in the silver pile. Oh, here we go. Sam Walsh, another Star Powers card. Sam Walsh from the Blues. I'll just show you the back of that card. So you can see what sort of information comes on those. Yeah, I do love these silver glossy cards. Beautiful, isn't it? Reflection. So yeah, there's a limited gold and there's a coloured ones as well. So anyway, so we've got our seconds, and then we got our fantasy forecast. Lockie Whitfield for the Giants. And click our Scanlon, Lockie Neal, of course. And then we've got some base. Willie Rioli, looks like for Port Adelaide. James Rowbottom for the Swans. Charlie Curnow, we like him. Famous dad. I think he's doing pretty well at Carlton. Finn Callahan for the Giants. And we've got a Jordan Clark for Fremantle Dockers. I don't think we've got any Richmond or Hawks or Eagles cards so far. Interesting. Or Adelaide, I think. Let's have a look. All right, Sam de Koning on the silver for Geelong. It's interesting to see if we get his brother's card too. His brother plays for Carlton. I think it's Carlton. Geelong on the silver. All right, what have we got next? Max Holmes on the silver. Oh, another Geelong player, but next time Max Holmes. All right, then we got our Star Powers parallel, Jack Higgins for the Saints. Show you the back of that one as well. So you get sort of what sort of information and what they look like. It's nice that they sort of went a bit black and red in the interior and that to go like with St Kilda colours like that. Oh, here we go. Hugh McCluggage on the fantasy cards. Okay, then we've got Gold Coast Suns, Noah Anderson. Okay, on the Scanlon's parallel. If you're a fan, you can basically press that amount and then put this down and have the player, base cards, Chad Warner for the Swans. Mark Bouquets from Geelong Cats. Daniel Rowley, our first Suns card. Yep, the Suns. Brisbane, isn't it? There we go, Sam Darcy again. Yeah. Number 10 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs. All right, on the base though. All right, next packet. Enjoying this, I hope you are. What else did you want to do when you're sort of at holiday time? And all right, Darcy Parish. Here we go on the silver from the Bombers. Nice silver. There's a bit of a reflection, but I don't think you guys are fussed, are you? Gold Coast Suns. We've got Sam Collins. Silver. Oh, Star Powers. You've got to see this. Michael Frederick, you've got to see the face, the reaction. Look at that. How excited and pumped is he? Yeah, baby. Yeah. A bit scary. Anyway, Fremantle Dockers. Okay. And then we've got a fantasy forecast for Green Mears. Okay, and then we've got Geelong Cats. We're certainly getting quite a few Geelong Cat cards. Oliver Henry in the old-fashioned jersey. But on the Scanlons, go Geelong. All right, so in the Scanlons, a pile. Then we've got some base. Collingwood, Brody, I think you pronounce it Mahoik. Yeah. Base Oscar McMcInerney for, you know who. And Patrick Dangerfield. Oh, there you go. Nice. I think his cards will be worth a bit in the future. Geelong, base. Joel Abbott for the Swans. All right, next packet. If you hear any noise in the background, it's suddenly rain starting to pelt down in the background. All right, we've got Toby Nankervis. I think our first Richmond player card. There we go, on the silver. Nice. I showed you what's on the back of these. I'll just show you again, if I haven't. Footy quiz information, take a footy quiz on the player and so on. On the silver. What have we got now? Sam Taylor for the Giants on our silver as well. Here we go. We've got a limited card. Errol Goulden from the Swans. Yeah, on the card craft. Nice to get a card craft. And with the card craft, you can get silver or gold. You can also craft your own and so on. So, but these are 1 in 6 packs. So, and the gold, if you get a gold, is like 864 packs. So, they're pretty hard to collect, folks. So, it's one of the hardest to collect. I've got some. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Yeah, I do some sleeves. All right, we better put him in a little sleevey. Too bad it wasn't the Bulldogs, but I'll take it. There we go, in the card craft. So I'll just show you the back, and it gives you the option, shows you the actual options of the different cards. Yeah, and you see the gold. Yeah. I'm not sure whether just card craft, but no, just put them together and so on, make other cards. But these are a real collectible card across, the card collecting. All right, now we got some base. Callum H.E. So again, the base card with Premiership Cup on the back. Okay, so him for... Okay, Shy Bolton. Go Fremantle. Gosh, we still haven't got any Eagles. Carlton, we've got Blake Acres on the base. A couple more base. Tom Green. Tom Green, GW. Actually, we haven't got any Melbourne cards either. Anyway, yeah. All right, Port Adelaide, who we got? Willie Rioli on the Scanlon card. And we've got a Jack Viney. There we go, our first Melbourne card on the fantasy. Fantasy. I think they call it fantasy because there's all these things like, you know, these gambling and this and that of, they call them fantasy leagues where you know, before the competitions start and you create your own league and you pick your players. And all right, we've got Tyson Stengel, Geelong Cats on the silver. Nice. Quite a few Geelong cards in this, and Fremantle player cards. Someone would be like, it is. There's Caleb Sarong on the silver. The way we're going to get all of Caleb's cards. That's not too bad. Don't mind that. Oh, here we go. Yay! Our first Bulldogs star powers. It's Adam Traw, who used to play for Collingwood Magpies. Yeah, it's just the silver though. Still lovely. Over there, and then we have the fantasy for Luke Davies Unaki for Kangaroos. Oh yeah, first Kangaroos card too. You run on theme. So here we go, Fremantle. Nat Fyfe. Would have been good if it was on the logo one, but Nat Fyfe, legend for Fremantle Dockers. Nice on the skin. And then we got some base. We got Bailey Dale for the Bulldogs. Yay! All right, then we got Zach Butters, Port Adelaide. Adam Cadman for the Giants, and we got Elijah Hollins for the Blues. The Blues. All right, next packet. What are we hoping for now? Oh no. A numbered card, really. Oh, here we go. Jai Simpkin on the silver for North Melbourne Kangaroos. What do we got? Aaliyah. What a name! I love that name. Port Adelaide on the silver. Oh, this is my first one of these. Nasiah Wanganeen Malera for St Kilda on the blue. Yeah, it's actually called blue. It has a actual Q code too, that a QR code, so you can view the players' stats. And these are like 1 in 9. It's sort of a very, look at that, very, yeah. All right, I'll have to put my finger on the scan code, but you get the gist. Oh, beautiful card. What do you think, folks? Oh, it's called the blue. Nice. So they're special. So I have to get another sleeve. Now all the cards will be sleeved up at the end of the video anyway, but still, just, you know. All right, so let's hopefully get some more things. My first off, I haven't seen those before. All right, what do we got next? Okay, so we've got our fantasy for Jack Crisp for the Magpies. Yep, on the scan, fantasy. For Melbourne, Jacob Van Rooyen. Yep, on the scan. What do we got? Some base now. Elliot Yao for Eagles, our first Eagles card. Sam Draper for the Dons. Darcy Wilson for the Saints. And we've got a Jack Viney, of course, Melbourne. All right, next. What do you think your favourite cards are? To tell you the truth, I know I love this blue card, but I think I love these Magic Wildcards. I just think that they're just amazing, and they're very well crafted. And the thing is, you know, you can get in those Magic Wildcards, you can get, it's one of these ones that they've made some, you know, different sort of parallels. So I'm looking forward to it because you can actually get like a gold one. So yeah, Magic Star, Rookie and Sculpture type cards. So anyway, let's see what we get next. All right, what have we got? Chad Warner. Oh, we'll turn them over. It's Keziah Pickett on the silver from Melbourne Demons. What have we got? Oh, here we go. Our first Hawthorn card. Josh Riddle for Hawthorn. I'm sure it was this player. Yeah, in the opening of some of this. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I opened some select card packs, and I got a Brownlow predictor, and I'm sure of a Hawthorn player. And I'm sure it was him, but it's just amazing. If you haven't seen it, oh my god, I think I might have jumped and screamed. Oh, first here we go, Majestic card, Hawthorn player Luke Brust Nice. Yeah, they're reasonably rare too. This you can get them in silver or gold collage and so forth. So, 1 in 6 packs. The gold is really rare. It's like 1 in 864 packs. So just like this one here. So we'll put that down. We'll put him. Where can we see it? Not okay. We might just put it in front. Those. All right, here we go. Here we go. Another Hawthorn card. If you haven't had any, let's give you 3 in a row. Carl Amon for the fantasy card. Hawthorn. Hawks. Here we go. Bulldog Adam Chalor on the Scanlan. Yeah. Kai Lohman on the base. Here we go. So yeah, we got him before, didn't we? Deja vu. Alec Pearce for Fremantle, Dockers. Jamie Elliott for the Pies, or the Magpies. Chad Warner for the Swans. He wears number 1. Good on him. I think I would like number 8 if I was playing. I think I'd, wear a jersey and love number 8. For some reason I like that jersey number. All right, footy quiz we've got. Here we go. So we've got our silver. We've got Nick Larkey from the Kangaroos. All right, and then we've got we've got the captain of the Hawks. Yes, lovely. Nice to have that. Always good to try and get the captain's cards for all the teams. The leaders and champions of their team. It's the reason why they've been voted by their peers in the team. Oh, star powers. Jordan West for Port Adelaide. Nice. Silver. Okay, and we've got our footy forecast. Blake Acres for Carlton. And we've got Essendon. We've got Kyle Langford, of course, on the Scanlan. And then we've got some base. We've got Charlie Cameron. We've got Jack Crisp, Pies, and Bailey Smith, and Logan McDonald. All right, another packet. These packets, they're quite good to open, but the wrapping's nice and thick, so they're really, really well protected. So you really have to sort of work at opening them. Oh, we might have our first Eagles card. Geez, look at all the cards we've got out. West Coast Eagles, Oscar Allen for the Eagles on the silver. Nice. I don't know how many packets people are buying to try and, get get every card for their team. Okay, Dion Prestia for the Richmond Tigers on the silver. Nice. Ooh, this is an unusual card too we get. AR Footy Flicks. Did you see that one there? It's for the Fremantle Dockers. Luke Jackson. You got a code and whatnot, and you can watch him be augmented into reality. Bit of a playtime with him. That'd be great for the kids. That's that's not very, you don't, as you can see, you don't have many of those in the packets. So that's a pretty cool card. They're called AR Footy Flicks. Might have to put that on later and see how that goes. We'll put him on the not very often card. Then we've got Lachie Neale. Here we go. On the fantasy. Ooh, Noah Bolter for Richmond. Yeah, nicely. Scanlan. And then we've got some base. Mark Barclays for the Geelong Cats. Daniel Rioli for the Suns. Yay, Sam Darcy. Number 10. Yeah, for Bulldogs. Okay, and then we got a Connor Rosie for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide, I realised later that it's one of the only team names that I always forget. I keep forgetting they're called Port Power. Thinking they're called Power, thinking, why are they called Power? And I realised it's Port Power. Everywhere else it's sort of named after an animal or something. All right, Riley O'Brien for Adelaide. Oh, I think this is our first Adelaide card. And on the silver, nice. Another Hawthorn one. We've got Will Day from Hawthorn Hawks. I'm sure there's a lot of Hawks players, one of the favourites for this year. Colby McCutcheon from the North Melbourne Kangaroos on the Star Power. Star. I wonder who voted, who picked, at the team coach who were the stars to go on their Star Powers cards. Jordan DeGoey from the Pies on the Fantasy card. Fantasy. Okay, Western Bulldogs, here we go. Yes, Sam Darcy. Bulldogs on the scanner. You know the Bulldog fans out there? Give us a yell. Yeah! Go Bulldogs. Come on. Yeah! Oh, can only hear myself. Here we go. Riley Sanders on the base for the Bulldogs. We've got Tom Green on the Giants. Jordan Sweet, Port Adelaide. And look at that leg kick. Jacob Wettering, Carlton. He's almost doing the scissors, isn't he? Very hard. He probably could do doing the splits. Even I couldn't even do the splits. All right, Kieran Briggs on the silver for the Giants. Cameron Zaha for the Kangaroos. Those these days, it's so fashionable to have moustaches. I don't really like moustaches. They make them look so, players look so, so, sorry, got excited a bit. We got one of these blue cards, and it's Took Miller from the Suns. Gosh, does anyone else, is that one of your favourite cards? On the blue, the blur. Yeah, it looks different with the red and the yellow, doesn't it? I'll also just show you the back. Oopsie, oop. Yeah. Quite original, isn't it? It's I can't put my finger on it, how they, they put a bit of resin on, it's just chrome, after a few layers of chrome. A lovely card. Okay, and then we've got our forecast on, we've got from Richmond, Nick Weston on the Fantasy. Sydney Swans, Nick Beakey. Ooh. Scanlon. Harris, Andrews. Gosh, we're getting a lot of them on the base. A lot of base cards with them on them. But I suppose after winning, a couple of grand finals. All right, Adam Sierra from Carlton Blues. Lockie Whitfield from the Giants. And we've got Jeremy Cameron, good player, for the Cats. Number 5. All right. By the way, they're their jersey ones. Card numbers. All right. Okay, what do we got here? Jeremy McGovern, footy quiz. So we've got a silver for the Eagles. Jeremy McGovern. Nice. Tom Papley for the Swans on the silver. Yep, okay. And then we've got another one of these best and fairest cards. This time for the Saints for Callum Wilkie. Obviously voted best and fairest. Now, if I remember right, our other best and fairest was also a St Kilda player. Yes, actually, I think it's the same guy. All right, if anyone wants to hit me up, look, it's two of the same player out of the one box. Oh, well, it happens, doesn't it, eh? All right, scan and predict. Okay, here we go. We've got Harry Sheasel from the Kangaroos. And Freeman Dockers, Hayden Young, of course. Hayden. These Freeman and Dockers teams, they all like young boys, don't they? Very young. But they can run. Hockey Neal on the base. Tyson Stengel on the base. Nick Blakey on the base. Oh, God, look at this. You've got to see this photo. As if there's in a collection of legs. What do you think? When they're taking photos and putting photos up, do you think they got a few photos sent to them maybe from the Collingwood team or from Channel 7 or who sent them photos? And how did they pick that particular photo for this card? Like, interesting leg positions. But anyway, it's what happens. Well, I suppose, moments in time, aren't they? This is what they this is the purpose of cards. They collect moments, sporting moments in time. I mean, obviously, kicking a nice goal would have been maybe a nicer picture. But anyway, Dan Houston for the Pies on the silver. What else we got? Lockie Neal here. Oh, nice. Obviously, really good player. Previous Brownlow winner for the Brisbane Lions. Oh, we got another blue. Yay, this time it's a bulldog. Sam Darcy. Yoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Isn't that fantastic? Gosh, I didn't think we're supposed to get this many, is it? This is my third, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at the bulldog. Isn't that fantastic? Look at it. Great cards. Yeah, absolutely great cards on the blue. See, with the blue, with the 1 in 9 packs, I suppose 36, yeah, could get 4, but seemed a bit quick. Here we go. Richmond, we've got Jacob Hopper on the fantasy. West Coast Eagles, Elliot Yao on the Scanlon. Some base now, Ollie Wines. Well, you say that fast, it sounds like Ollie Wines, doesn't he? Will Hayward from the Swans on the base. Andrew Brayshaw, oh, legend, hey? Fremantle. Okay, Tom Barras from Hawthorn on the base, and we've got another Liam Baker for the Eagles on the base. Okay, hopefully you're getting a good look at these cards. Sort of, anyone else enjoying this? This is sort of fun, isn't it, hey? All right, Elijah Hollins we've got on the silver for the Carlton Blues. Nice. Okay, footy quiz. Here we go. Jordan Clark, now for Fremantle Dockers on the silver. Another Star Powers. This time it's Jake Rogers for Gold Coast Suns. Be nice to get a retired player like, or even like Gary Ablett or something, wouldn't it? Gary Ablett Jr. All right. Scan and predict to win. Okay, so here we go. Calling McCutcher for Kangaroos. And North Melbourne, Loon Davies and Aki on the Scanlon. All right, then we got some base again. So Fremantle, Luke Ryan. So we're really doing quite well by, I'll tell you, Geelong, Fremantle and the Giants getting quite a big card collection. Oh, and plus probably, Cody Waitman, number 3. Bulldogs on the base. Yeah, a famous name too for the team. Yeah, a lot of this team. But we've got Will Ashcroft again, and it's on the base. Mitch Georgiadis. All right. All right. Are you still with me? Or have you timed out thinking this video is going forever? Sam Draper. Essendon. Yep, see what I mean? Silver. Okay, footy quiz. Jordan Dawson on the silver for Adelaide Crows. And then, oh, wow. Wow, one of those sculpture Wildcards. Elliot Yao from the Eagles. Wow, it's nice. Isn't it? That's nice. Does anyone else like this card? Well, Elliot Yao. So I'm just like nicely surprised. These are really good. There's the silver and there is a gold, but these are only like 1 in a box, so 1 in every 36 cards. So that's why I'm excited. And the gold is like 1 in 108 packs. So based on that, yeah. So 1 of these. Be interesting if I get more, but in this opening. But still, getting the 1 is great. And wow, again, it's like that embossing, where it's the players raised. All right, we'll just turn it over. So it's basically got some information on him on the back. Yeah, it's a nice card, isn't it? So how we've got these ones, the Magic Wild card. Yeah. Ooh, I think we've got to sleeve that. I thought I did. Ooh. So yeah, 2 different sorts of wild cards to collect. Magic Wild card and these Really good, aren't they? So we'll put him in front there too. All right, next, what have we got? Okay, fantasy forecast. Lachlan Shaw for the Adelaide Crows. And from Melbourne, we've got Christian Petrarca, one of the, I'd say probably arguably one of their best players last couple of years. I think he's got a sister that plays in the Women's League. For Melbourne. All right, on the scanner. Bradley Hill, some base cards from the Saints. Saints go marching in. Sorry, it's hot. It's just take us for the pies. Also one of the faves, probably it's leading the I think the league at the moment, all the scores for at the moment for probably score for the Brownlow points for the year. So just leaving him up. So it's a base, but like I said, it's pretty hot. All right, so he can go. Now you can go back in there. All right, now there's a couple more cards left. Clayton Oliver for Melbourne and Ryan Mansell for Richmond. Okay, on the base. Oh, it'd be good if we got a Dacos, one of those, a Majestic or one of those sculpture cards, wouldn't it? Or even the blue. Oh, all right, we got Max Gawn. Can't remember if he's still the Melbourne's captain. What's the Melbourne captain? Tall. I think he's the ruckman, yeah. Melbourne on the silver. Here we go. Dylan Moore on the silver for Hawks. And then, oh, here we go. Majestic, nice. Jordan Dawson from the Adelaide Crows. It's our second Majestic card. So we've got a Hawthorn one, and now we've got a one for the Crows. All right, and now we'll have the scan fantasy card. Okay. Gold Coast Suns, Sam Collins on the base Scanlon, and then we've got some base cards. Nick Newman, Carlton, Brady Grundy. He's also an ex-Collingwood player too. Max Holmes for Geelong, and Jesse Hogan, of course, for the Giants. I was going to say from the Grunters, but for the Giants. All right, let's see what else have we got left. All right, Callum Mills, silver, Sydney Swans. Sorry, I just got excited. Patrick Dangerfield on the silver. Bit of a hot. Better sleeve that one up right now instead of waiting till later. Don't want to have any more scratches or any finger marks. Legend. Legend. All right, what do we got now? What do we got? 2024 Brownlow medalist, trophy wildcard, Patrick Cripps. We'll put those. Bit of a surprise. Wow. Sorry, I'm just blown away a little bit. Let's turn it over and have a look at the back. 2024 Brownlow medalist, Patrick Cripps. It's a trophy wildcard, so that's happening. I think we'll be getting all the trophy editions. Wow. Wildcards. So we've got the trophy wildcard, the sculpture, and a magic. I mean, obviously all for different players, but you get the picture. So, oh, wow. On the that's nice. I think this is a very hard card to collect, to get. From what I remember, gosh, I mean, I hadn't even seen this card before. It's my first, so it gives you an idea of how hard these are to collect. So these are, real, rare cards, basically, I suppose. Gosh, I think I'm going to sleeve him up. Has anyone stopped looking at it? I don't know. I think captain and, trophy card. The trophy card. I mean, sorry, I'm just getting excited here on the, wow. Trophy wild card. I mean, there's an actual trophy wild card comp too, where you can win prizes and things. There's codes on the back. But anyway, there are 12 silver and gold trophy wildcards, to play. So gives you an idea. Pretty rare card. Wow. So I think that's our number one card for this rip. Thank you. I don't mind. It's not a Bulldogs player. But still, I mean, it's a good player. And having a Brownlow medalist card, it doesn't matter who the player is. It's Brownlow medalist. I mean, number one from one whole year after so many games and so many teams, so many players. Okay, Logan McDonald on our silver from the Swans. What else have we got? Nathan Board from Richmond. Takers. Star Powers. Jake Saligo. He's going, yeah, baby. Or maybe just, yeah, or maybe it's not safe. F-U word, but yeah. Nice. Okay. Ooh, we'll put him in his little star power with his mates, and then we've got Andrew Brayshaw, on the scans. So we'll put him over there. Fremantle Dockers, Luke Ryan, and then some Colby McKercher for North Melbourne on the base. Sam Collins, Suns base. Darcy Parish in the old uniform style. Here's number 3 for the Dons. And, of course, Isaac Rankin for the Crows. I think he's doing well, as a forward. Funny with you. All right, we might have to leave it after this pack. The videos shortly will hit over. It's over 40 minutes. Kyle Langford for the Dons on the silver. And Sam Flanders, Gold Coast on the silver. Then we've got another Star Powers, Brody Gundy for the Swans. And we've got a scan card, 40 cast. So 4 cast. Yeah, so, I mean, you can just keep the cards as they are, or you can play, especially, go online and do all these activities. It's very clever of, I would think, AFL and, their relationship with Team Coach to come up with these that are interactive. Colby McKercher on the Scanlan. And base, we've got James Sicily, legend, captain of the Hawks. Paul Curtis for North Melbourne Kangaroos. Sam Flanders, good player. Where's number 3? Suns, and we've got Pies, representative Darcy Cameron for the Pies on the base. We'll probably just do one more, guys, and then we'll finish this for now. And then we'll shut this off, and then we'll, do a part 2, just to sort of give you some time to sort of like chill out, especially and calm down after, that trophy wizard card that I got for Patrick Cripps. Okay, George Wardlaw, North Melbourne on the silver. JMS for the Fremantle. We've done pretty well, like I said, on the Fremantle Dockers cards. Silver. I think this is a gold, I think. Star Powers, Geelong. Have a look at that. That's definitely gold, isn't it? Versus silver. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Like, it's got a gold square outline as well. Scar for Max Holmes. Let's have a look. It's got a gold parallel. And remember before when I was talking about the Star Powers or some of these releases and that you get, to get gold, like gold is, I think, silver is 1 in 3 packets, but a gold is like, I think it was like, 90. I mean, it's, one in a box. Okay, so you can get 1 in a box. All right, so this is obviously the one I got. So I better leave it up for now. When I bring up part 2, I'll probably move the base out in a way, and we'll sort of might put up these these best cards up on our little trestles, so you can get a good look at them and continue on, and let's see what else we get. So we can put him in the Star Powers pile. That's nice. All right, what have we got next? Okay, so we've got our Josh Kelly again on the Giants. We've got Max Holmes for the Geelong Cats on the Scanlan. And then we've got some base. Jace Warple for the Hawks. We've got Liam Ryan. Oh, that's a real classic photo. I really like that when they're going for the kick, you know. That's, see, compared to that weird leg photo for that Collingwood player earlier, you know, they could choose better photos, you know, a bit more like that than in that weird leg, yeah, whatever you want to call that. It could have been good playing Twister, I reckon. Callum Wilkie on the base for the Saints, and then our last card for this video until we'll come up with part 2. So Jacob Hopper from Richmond. Well, thank you for tuning in, folks. I've enjoyed this rip. It's been excellent. I got quite a few Legend cards, but also got a few of the Bulldog cards, so I'm really excited by that. But these Sculpture Wildcards, you know, and, you know, mix of players, like Nat Cripps card. Let's have a look, another looky. Yeah. Let's have another look at the back. Awesome, hey? Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody, and I really appreciate it. It's been good to see you guys come along. Yeah, subscribe. Come on, give me a subscription. Doesn't cost you anything. Like the video, please, if you'd like to see more. Give me an idea of you like these AFL videos. Look, Australian rules football. The league is it's been going, I don't know, what'd you say, since the early, probably even since 1910. I mean, it's a legendary game in Australia, and now we have women's as well, and you know, we've had, you know, the ability to produce cards and collect cards for many years. So I collected cards since I was a little girl, lost them over the years and things like that, as you do. I don't know, we eat them, we chew them up, whatever kids do. Throw them away and go, ooh. Well, I remember trading one day. Yeah, if anyone's interested in some trading, let me know. Also tune in to eBay, to my page there. Sparkle Cards, got over about 7,000 cards plus coming. So a lot of these will come up for sale there. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you shortly with part 2. Thank you. Ciao.